thought I should use your mat over there. Okay.
Good morning, ladies. How are you all? Good? How many of you have practiced yoga studio and vinyasa before? Yeah. Good. And how's everyone feeling in your bodies this morning? Any direct requests?
I'm just going to say I'm like really sore because I walked up the mountain yesterday. So I might not be able to do very heavy leg work. But if you do leg work, I'll just maybe slow down a bit or just take it easy.
So perfect. Anyone else?
I'm pretty like busy, and so I need some like journey focus. That's all I need.
Here. Well, today's practice is alignment flow, so really bringing ourselves into our body, stacking joints, and then finding the freedom to flow with breath. And something that I wanted to really dive into today is the idea of self-study. We're filled with so much information online and in books and everywhere we're being filled. But how can we really take the information that we're getting and turn it into like knowledge through self-reflection? Like the teacher says, feel this here, but do I actually feel it here? And then when we do like contemplate this idea of self-study and the information that we're being given, is it real for me? Yes or no? It becomes embodied wisdom when we find our own unique answer. So on your mat today, just like exploring like what I give you and what your body tells you, and be willing to like, that doesn't work for me. Set it to the side. Sound good? Well, begin. You can sit on a block, your mat. Bend your knees, close your eyes. If you wish to keep your eyes closed, to really bring you here onto your mat, gaze towards the tip of your nose. And soften your face. As you draw the awareness to your breath. Can you bring yourself here and now through the breath? Long inhales and extended release through the exhale. What happens when we overload our minds with information? We become scattered. Uncertain. But when we turn towards embodying information into knowledge through experience, through reflection, it becomes something that we know inside, not something that we need to look outside. So the invitation is to draw your awareness inside and begin to build unwavering trust in what your body tells you. You can think of diets or new fads. Eat this certain way, you'll feel this way. But not for everybody. In the same way when we define success, 9 to 5. This will bring you happiness. This will give you what you want. Yet you do it and you feel empty. This is what they said. This is what they promised. Your body's wisdom tells you there's a different way. How can you build unwavering trust in what your body tells you? For me, this is rising deeply, being pregnant, right? They have all these ideas. Everyone knows the right way. The way to practice, the way to eat, the way to prepare your birth. Yet your body tells you something different. So as you settle into this space of embodiment, self-reflection, self-study, what does your body tell you this morning as you arrive onto your mat? up towards your chest. Create length in your spine as you align shoulders over hips. Activate your core, your belly center. And with the inhale, lengthen through the crown of your head, grow taller. Stretch up. As you exhale, draw the energy from the top to the bottom and allow your legs to get heavier. First, the physical body arrives, and then how can you bring your mind here now through the awareness of your breath and then your body? Make it even more physical as you feel your legs and the extension through the crown of your head. Start to slightly restrict the back side of your throat to connect to Ujjayi breath. Breathe in and out of your nose, and you can even start to hear the sound of your breath. It's the sound of ocean waves. This humming sensation at your throat chakra. Ujjayi breath allows us to heat the body and bring the mind here through witnessing the sound of your own breath. As you explore self-study, what does the Ujjayi breath do for you? Flutter your eyes open, gaze forward, and rock onto your hands and knees. Spread your fingers. Press through the tops of your feet as you gaze down. Draw your belly in and extend through the crown of your head. Micro bend your elbows, tilt your sitting bones up. Inhale, lift your heart, lift your chin, open your chest all the way up to the sky. Look up. Exhale, round your back, curl in shoulders to hip. Flow 2 more rounds, cat and cow. Let your breath guide and navigate your movement. The inhale to stretch through the chest. The exhale to round the back. Inhale, you'll align, tabletop position. Open your knees as wide as your mat. Bring your big toes to touch. Send your butt to your heels. Walk your hands forward and then melt your heart, forehead to the earth. Use the strength of your arms to send your butt back onto your heels. Observe and witness for you in child's pose, Balasana. If this allows you to open your hips, you can stay down in child's pose with the arms stretching forward. Spread your fingers wide. The strength of your arms will send your hips back to your heels, and as you breathe, observe and witness what happens in the outer rib cage as you inhale, and witness the experience as you exhale. Information is just bills of data. Knowledge is putting them together, where wisdom is transcending them into the body. Quote from Ram Dass. So how can you transcend wisdom into your personal body experience through this practice? As you inhale, rise up, tabletop position. Step your right foot forward, your left foot forward, feet hips distance apart. Grab your blocks and bring them underneath of your hands. Shoulders over wrists. Inhale, halfway lift. Lift your toes off the mat. Press through the balls of your feet, through the heels of your feet. Micro bend your knees. Stretch your heart forward as you gaze down. From your hips through your shoulders, create length through the crown of your head. Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Press all 10 toes down onto the mat. Exhale, fold forward at your hips. Bring your fingertips to frame your toes. Come up onto little crowns with your fingertips so that your fingertips are active. Allow your elbows to bend up to the sides. Lean your weight more forward as you tuck your chin into your chest. Gaze back towards the family wall behind you. Knees are as bent as your legs need. The hamstrings are starting to open. But it's just the beginning of practice, so observe and witness for you what's happening on the backside of your legs as you fold and draw the awareness to the side. When we look outside, we find information. When we look inside, we gaze towards wisdom. Inhale, halfway lift, reach your chest forward. Exhale, forward fold. Root down into your legs. Inhale, reach your arms out to the side and rise all the way up. Reach towards the ceiling, look up. And exhale, draw your hands to your heart, close your eyes. Lower your arms down by your side. From your stomach, root down through your legs. And from your stomach, extend up through the crown of your head, stretching opposite direction. As you groove into your legs, allow that to bring you here physically. And as you stretch through the crown of your head, allow it to transcend you out. As you stretch and breathe. Inhale, arms up, look up. Eyes open, exhale, swan dive, heart forward, thighs back, forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Place your hands to the mat, bend your knees as you need. Spread your fingers wide, lean into your right foot, lift your left leg, and stretch your left foot to the back of your mat. Follow the left foot to the ground, lift your left heel high. As you step your left heel over the ball of your left foot, notice how this activates the top left thigh. Press into your right foot, inhale, reach your arms to the sky, full press down. Lift your left heel higher. As you bend your right knee. From your feet, draw your right hand back, reach your left foot forward, and stretch your arms to the sky. Big breath in, and as you exhale, practice your arms. Start to lower your left knee down towards the ground till it almost touches, and then it doesn't. Inhale, straighten your left leg, reach your arms out. Exhale, heart forward, stretch your fingertips back, look down towards the ground. Hips and shoulders in one line as you reach through the tips of your fingers, reach through the crown of your head. Place your hands to the mat. Get light through your right foot, stretch your right leg back behind you, downward facing dog. In your down dog, ripple forward, high plank. Check the distance of your down dog. Can you ripple directly forward with your shoulders over your wrists, and then bend your knees, guide your hips, and press back down dog. In the first down dog of our practice this morning, hug your forearms towards one another, and at the same time, wrap your shoulders to the outside of your body. Can you allow more space in the neck as you stretch the crown of your head toward your thumbs? Inhale, lift your heels. Look toward your thumbs and tippy-toe your way to the top of your mat. Keep your heels lifted, go slow. And as you lift your heels, see if that activates your core. More weight into the fingertips when you arrive. Bring your hands up to your shins just below your knees. Inhale, lengthen your chest forward. Stretch your upper body. Bend your knees, exhale, forward fold. Press into your legs, inhale, reach your arms out and up. Look up. Once again, hands draw through center. Close your eye. As you release the hands down by your side. Settle into your breath. Feel the experience in your heart. Feet are either hips distance apart or big toes together, a little space between your heels. You choose. Inhale, reach your arms up, look. Exhale, heart forward, thighs back, slowly. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Place your hands to the ground, lean into your left foot, lift your right leg up. Stretch your right foot back into the ball of the foot lands. Inhale, rise, press back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend the elbows, bend the right knee, slowly lower down till it almost touches, then it doesn't. Inhale, stretch up. And reach your heart forward, fingers back, upper body, 45-degree angle towards the earth, look down. Long back. Place your hands to the mat. Lean into your right foot so much that you can barely feel your left toes on the ground. Step your left foot back, down dog. Is your down dog a measurement through plank? Let's check. Ripple forward, high plank. Lift your heels over the balls of your feet. And as you do, notice how that activates your quadriceps. Lift your heels higher. Go on the toes. Reach your heart forward, tone your belly. Keep a slight micro bend in your elbows as you bend the knees, slide the hips up and back. Downward dogs. Hug your shins in. Spread your thighs, inner thighs apart as you lift your sitting bones to the sky. When you lift your sitting bones to the sky, do you notice the hamstrings, the back of the legs stretch more? More sensation as you lift the sitting bones? Using the body to feel. What does the sensation tell you? As you physically lift your sitting bones up and you send your heels down, what do you feel? Inhale, look toward your thumbs. Lift your left heel, lift your right leg to the sky. Point your right pinky toe towards the ground and exhale, draw your right knee towards your nose. Stack your shoulders over the ribs. Hug your right knee in towards your chest and then gently place your right foot between your hands. Press into your legs. Inhale, reach your arms up, full crescent line. Exhale, open your arms out like wings. Reach your chest forward, 45 with the upper body. Grab for your blocks. On the middle level, you can adjust to what you need. Straighten your right leg. Both legs are straight now. Lift your left heel, press through all four corners of your right foot. As you draw your right foot back, reach your left foot forward. From your hips, create length through the spine. Side body long, shoulders towards the ears. Exhale, bend your elbows out in opposite directions as you reach your heart towards the ground. Tuck your chin to your chest and gaze down towards the mat. Right between your hands as you lift your hips, draw right hip back, left hip forward, fold over your front right shin. Bend your right knee. Walk your left foot in and place your left heel to the ground. Back foot is at a 45-degree angle. Set your blocks off to the side as you bend your right knee. Inhale, rise up, full expression, warrior one. Let the legs be what anchor you here, the arms to allow you to transcend and experience more space through the body. Fold. Exhale, reach your arms back, your heart forward, interlace your fingers, bend your elbows. Inhale, straighten your arms, lift your crown of the head towards the sky as you gaze, look up to the ceiling. Right hip back, left hip forward. Exhale, fold your upper body to the inside of your right thigh. As you reach your heart towards your right heel, bring your arms up overhead, gaze back towards your left foot. As you do this, draw your right hip back and your left hip forward. Square your hips to the top.
So good. Keep your right knee bent if your body allows. Right knee is bent to a 90-degree angle. Yeah, there you go. Inhale, halfway lift. Reach your heart forward. Right knee over right ankle. Stretch to the crown of your head and exhale. Melt your upper body to the inner right thigh. Arms waterfall over your back. Keep them interlaced. Just let them reach over the sky so you stretch through the shoulders. Press into your right foot, hold your belly, inhale, rise up, release your arms to the sky. Exhale, place your hand. Lift your left heel, step back and adjust for down dog. Lift your right heel, inhale, lift your left leg, look forward. Square your hips to the mat, point left toe down, exhale, knee towards the chest, step slowly, your left foot in between your hands. Press into your feet, inhale, reach your arms up, full crescent lunge. Stretch your arms out to the side, heart comes forward as you start to lower down, grab your elbows. Place the box underneath the shoulder. Inhale, stretch your heart forward, straighten your left leg. Exhale, fold away front left shin. How much can you straighten your left leg and lift your right heel? Check in with your hips here. When you begin to press into your left leg, can you lift your left hip up to the sky? And at the same time, begin to draw your right hip forward so the hips are like two separate train tracks. Inhale, halfway lift. For a moment, lean into your right hand, place your left hand onto your sacrum, and see if it's flat. If the left hip is lifted, draw the left hip back, reach the right hip forward till it feels as flat as possible, as much as your legs will allow. Lower the hands to the blocks and exhale, fold over your front left shin. Inhale, halfway lift. Step your right foot forward, right heel to the ground. Stability into your legs, set your blocks off your mat. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Virabhadrasana. You have heel to heel alignment, hips pointing forward. Stretch your arms back, interlace your fingers. And now switch the grip so it's the funky finger on top. Inhale, lift your heart. Look up. Exhale, fold the inner left shin. Let your arms stretch over your back. And then when you arrive, move your left knee more to the left and bend it deeply. As you begin to draw your right hip forward, let your arms stretch over your back. Now come up halfway. And exhale, fold. Strong legs. Inhale, rise, Virabhadrasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing. Go forward, high plank, check the distance of your down dog. Different variations, slowly lower the knees till they almost touch the ground. Let them hover, and then lower them all the way. With your toes curled under, inhale, shift forward. Shoulders can pass the tips of your fingers. Exhale, lower your elbows straight back. Bring your shoulders forward. Bend your knees, lift your toes, and inhale, slide your hips forward, open your chest. Bring your toes towards the back of the head, look up. Hips go back, curl the toes. Lift the knees, downward dog. Press into your left foot, inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, knee towards nose, ripple forward, vertebra by vertebra. Place your right foot in between your hands. Turn your back left heel to the ground. Look back. Right heel in line with left arch. Bend your right knee as you walk your hands over towards the left. So downward facing dog with your upper body, lunge with your lower body. Right hip, right knee to the right. As you activate your left quadricep, melt your heart towards the earth, press the hands away from you, melt your shoulders towards the spine. Walk your hands towards you. Straighten your right leg and point your right toes towards the left. Hands come towards the long edge of your body. Move tops as you knees. Shoulders over wrist. Spread your fingers wide. Inhale, halfway lift. From your hips through your shoulders, create length as you slightly tuck your chin. Exhale, fold forward. Walk your hands towards the toes. Lean the crown of your head down towards the ground. Your hands can come towards or behind the heels or even clasp onto your ankles. Wide leg forward fold. Hands under the shoulders, inhale, halfway lift. Keep your feet as they are, walk your hands away from you, upper body down dog with feet wide. Look towards your thumbs, spread your fingers, and then begin to melt your heart. Shoulders in line with ears, close your eyes. With your eyes closed, draw your gaze into the space between your eyebrows. Third eye center of the inner wisdom. The space, the internal inner library. So as you gaze into the third eye center, the space between the eyebrows, melt your heart, draw inward. What do you already know? Inhale, look towards your thumbs, walk your hands back, one hand step at a time. Shoulders over the wrists. Turn towards the top of your mat. Lift your left heel. Bend your right knee. Point your right toes forward. Step back. Downward dog. Feel the right leg to the left leg. If there's any difference at all. Inhale. Lift your left leg home. Exhale, step through, slowly place. Left foot towards left thumb, turn your back right heel in. Upper body lunge, up, lower body lunge, upper body downward facing dog. From one side to the other, what does your body tell you? Is the left side tighter than the right? Typically, they'll say one side holds more tension, tightness than the other. One side tends to be more open. What do you observe in your own body this morning? As much as you can, stretch your left knee over towards the left. Keep your left knee stacked over front left ankle. Towards you. Straighten your left leg and point your left toes towards the jungle. Feet parallel, hands under the shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Upavishta Konasana, wide-legged forward fold. Fingertips come back towards toes, hands onto ankles. Or you can interlace your fingers behind your back and stretch your arms as we did before. Using this practice to draw the awareness inward, to explore the different sensations within the body and see what the body has to say. We have so many different sensations. I'm hungry. I need to go to the bathroom. Something doesn't feel right. How often do we listen to those more subtler sensations that don't speak so loud? Place your hands under your shoulders and inhale halfway lift. Turn towards the mirror and step back. Down low. Bend your knees and head in a forward step or hop to the top of your mat. Feet together, space between the heels or feet completely hips distance apart. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Press into your legs. Inhale, reach your arms out to the side and up, look up. Exhale, hands through heart center. Down by your side and close your eyes. You lost the Ujjayi breath. Can you come back to the breath? Will you slightly restrict the flow? Use the legs to bring you here. Feel the earth below you. And the crown to stretch out. There is no limit as how far you can reach. Now open your eyes. Exhale, sit into the imaginary chair and you your arms alongside your ears. Sit your booty back even more. Ears in line with your arms as you gaze down. Think Uttanasana chair pose. Can you feel your bum and your hamstrings as you sit even lower on the exhale, fold forward. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, stretch your heart, reach to the top of the head. Exhale, place your hands, step back, down dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step the right foot in between the thumbs. Turn your back left heel in. Right heel in line with left arch, and then open up Virabhadrasana 2. Look towards the street. Hands to your hips for just a moment. And as you now inhale, reach your arms, stretch in opposite directions, and look towards your right middle finger, Virabhadrasana 2. Straighten your right leg. Reach your left arm back, and then inhale, reach your right arm forward. Reach forward, you can grab a block, or place your hand to the outside of your right foot on the ground. Draw your right hip underneath of your body. Lift your left hip, triangle pose. Reach your left arm to the sky. Either gaze down or draw your gaze to the left and all the way up to the ceiling. Reach your left arm over your ear, gaze down. Bring your left fingertips to frame your right toes. Spin your hips forward towards the top of your mat. Bring your left heel down, 45-degree your back foot. Hands to blocks or to the earth to frame your right foot. Inhale, halfway lift. Draw your booty back, reach your heart forward. Exhale, elbows to the side, jerk your heart over your front right shin. So good. Same thing we did in the other posture. Bring your right hand to your sacrum and check if one hip is higher than the other. Draw your right hip back, reach your left hip forward. When you're ready, both hands to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift. Right hip back, left hip forward. You may need to micro bend your right knee even more to exhale forward. Inhale, halfway lift, set your blocks to the side, bend your right knee as much as you need, lift your left heel, step back, downward dog. Feel the difference through the right side to the left side.
moment to pause here. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step your left foot forward, turn your back right heel in. Settle into your legs and then open up towards the jungle. Warrior 2, arms stretch in opposite directions. Eventually, gaze comes forward towards the left middle finger. As you stretch your legs apart, hug them in together and then pull up through the side of your head. Straighten your left leg. Reach back only to then begin to reach forward. Lift your right hip up. Lower your left fingertips down to the block or to the earth. As you do, draw your right hip up under your left hip up underneath as you stack your right hip and then either gaze down or up. Right arm over the right ear. All the way down to frame your left toes. Pick your back left heel, right heel up. Square your hips and lower your right foot towards the ground. Either with blocks or fingertips to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift, pyramid pose. Stretch your heart forward. Exhale, forward. Feel the legs. Lengthen through the upper body. Draw your breath to where you feel heat, sensation, or a deeper stretch. Inhale to create space within the muscles. Exhale to release tension and tightness. Inhale, halfway lift. Set your blocks to the side, bend your left knee, lift your right heel, plant your hands firmly to the mat to step back. Downward dog. At the same time, hug your forearms and shins towards one another. Wrap your shoulders to the outer edges of the body, hug your inner thighs and lift your sitting bones up. From your belly center, stretch through your arms and your legs equally as if you're going to create more length of your yoga mat. Slowly ripple forward, high plank. Drop your knees to the ground. Open your knees as wide as your yoga mat, bring your big toes to touch. Send your butt to your heels, stack your hands, and rest your forehead on stacked hands. With the slight restriction of your throat. Connect deeper to the Ujjayi breath. Press your inner forehead, third eye towards the palms of your hands. To activate the deeper wisdom, internal library that already exists within you. Pause to listen. Rise up, tables. Walk your hands a step forward. Press back down. Inhale, Inhale, look forward, bend your knees. Exhale, step or hop to the top of your left hip. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Press into your legs. Inhale, reach your arms out to the side and all the way up, look up. Exhale, hands through heart center. Down by your side and stand. Now gaze forward. Exhale, sit your butt back. Chair forward. Use the top. Press down into your legs. Inhale, bring the weight into your right foot. Look forward. Lift your left knee. Press into your right foot. Now interlace your fingers around the front left shin. Straighten through the crown of your head as you press into your right foot. You can stay here or bring your right hand up to your right hip and your left hand to the outside of your left foot. It can help to look forward at a point, not moving in the mirror or out of the ground. You can stay right here, or what happens if you stretch your left leg forward. Slowly bend your left knee if not already. You can bring your left hand to the outer left knee and open your left knee to the left. Stay here or bring your left hand to the outside of your left foot. If the legs are tight, you might stay here. Or if you want to play a little bit deeper, press into your right foot and see about extending your left leg out to the left. And then bring your hips more parallel. Play with the different variations and then you can come out and come in now that you know where we're going. And when you want to come out, it's slow to the knees, to the shoulder, back and towards your heart, and then release. Stand tall, close your eyes. Deep in your inhale and exhale. Now look forward, exhale, sit back, Utkatasana chair pose. You know where we're going, so play on your own on this side. Take the different variations and just explore. Side to side is different. Observe what you observe. Only into that. Gaze forward. Exhale, sit back. Sit way back as you reach your arms behind you, interlace your fingers. Lift your toes, inhale, lift your heart, stretch your arms. Exhale, fold over your legs. Arms come over the back side of your head. Create more space in your heart as you lean into the balls of your feet. Stretch your legs. And then slowly lower your hands to your sacrum. Underneath of your shoulders, inhale, halfway lift. Lean into your heels, lift your toes. Stretch your toes out to the sides. Lean into the balls of your feet, lift your heels and draw your heels in. Heels and toes out. Sit your butt low. Yogi squat. Your block is nearby, so if the hips are really tight, you can sit onto the block. Otherwise, hands come to your heart. Elbows to knees, knees to elbows. Close your eyes. Draw the awareness to your breath. lift your left arm up. Look toward your left thumb and stretch your arms in opposite directions. Hands to heart, elbows to knees, knees to elbows. Reach and stretch opposite side. Come back to center, hands to heart. Lower your hands to the ground. Slowly straighten your legs as you lift your heels, point your toes forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, right shin to the ground, right knee towards the right wrist, top of the right foot to the ground. As you arrive right shin to the ground, slide your left leg back, and then grab your blocks. With your blocks to the outside of your hips, hug your knees towards one another, lift up through your pelvis. And then as you do, draw right hip back, left hip forward. Curl the left toes under, slide the left knee back. And then if it feels okay in your hips, you can bring the top of your left foot. Continue to lift through the pelvis. You can stay here or set the blocks to the side. Continue to hug knees in, lift through the pelvis. You can stay here or come down into your forearms on blocks or all the way down. As you fold and melt down, forward and in, just check in with your own body, what feels right. Lift the left knee, step the right foot back, and then feel sensation left to right, downward dog. Inhale, look forward, exhale, pigeon pose, second side. Play and explore this side all on your own. Witness what happens when you begin to adjust the body and the different muscles, different parts of the body in your own unique way. And take the expression that really calls to you as you check in, one side to the other. Breath and slight restriction of the back will flow.